Hello everyone. In this video, we'll do the daily current affairs analysis of 18th February 2022. So the first topic which we'll discuss is about the dengue fever. So when do the cases go up? The disease has a seasonal pattern, that is, the highest number comes after rain and is not evenly distributed throughout the year. Every year, from July to November, rise in dengue cases have been observed. About dengue, the dengue virus is transmitted by the bite of a female mosquito, Aedes. Aedes is a daytime transmitter and can fly a limited distance of 400 meters. Although it usually causes minor illnesses, serious dengue diseases can sometimes be fatal. The World Health Organization estimates that there are 100 to 400 million cases of dengue each year, with worldwide cases increasing dramatically in recent decades. Source of this news is The Hindu. So next topic in news is about the Mission Ganga. So about the National Mission for Clean Ganga policy document. Cities along the Ganga River will have to incorporate river conservation plans as they prepare their master plans. These river resistant systems must operate and consider entry and land ownership queries. There is a need for a systematic rehabilitation program for such organizations that emphasizes alternative livelihoods in addition to the migration strategy. The master plan should not authorize the usage of certain harmful technologies but may create an environment to facilitate the use of modern technology without naming suppliers in river management. Performance of various states. Recommendations are currently for towns in the greater Ganga River region. There are 97 of them covering 5 states: Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Jharkhand, West Bengal. About the National Mission for Clean Ganga. It was registered as a community on 12 August 2011 under the Societies Registration Act 1860. It has served as an arm of the National Ganga River Basin Authority (NGRBA), established under the provisions of the Environmental Protection Act 1986. Facts about Ganga River. The Ganga is the third largest river in the world by descent. The mouth of the Ganga River forms the world's largest delta, known as the Sundarbans, and it was declared as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO in 1997. Source of this news is The Hindu. The next topic in news is India declares to achieve net zero carbon emissions by 2070. What needs to be done? Some suggestions for India. In the spirit of climate justice, rich developed countries should provide at least $1 billion in climate funding to help developing and high-risk countries. The principles of equality and common but different responsibilities and critical skills and recognition of the very different national conditions of countries should be respected. Sustainable lifestyles in certain traditional communities should be included in the school curriculum. Lessons from India's efforts to adapt to programs such as the Jal Jeevan Mission, the Swachh Bharat Mission, and the Liquor Mission should be expanded globally. The focus should be on climate change as much as there is on mitigation. Which countries have announced net zero targets till now? In 2019, the New Zealand government passed the Zero Carbon Act, which obligated the country to reduce carbon emissions by 2050. The UK Parliament has passed a law requiring the government to reduce greenhouse gas emissions in the UK by 100%. US President Joe Biden has announced that the country will reduce greenhouse gas emissions by at least 50% below 2005 levels by 2030. World War Zero was launched in 2019 to bring together potential partners to tackle climate change and the goal of achieving net zero carbon emissions in the country by 2050. Under the Fit for 55 program, the European Commission has called on all the 27 member states to reduce gas emissions by 55% below 1990 levels by 2030. China has announced that it will be net zero by 2060 and that it will not allow its emissions to rise further than they are by 2030. So, what does net zero mean? Net zero, also called carbon neutrality, does not mean that the country will reduce its emissions to zero. That would be gross zero, which means reaching a state where no one is issued at all, a situation that is difficult to understand. Basically, net zero is a state in which emissions are compensated for by the absorption and removal of greenhouse gases from the atmosphere. Source of this news is Down to Earth. The next topic in news is about the basic nations. So the basic group was formed as a result of an agreement signed by the four countries on November 28, 2019. They are a group of four major developing countries: Brazil, South Africa, India, and China. This emerging world alliance, founded and led by China, then formed the final Copenhagen Agreement with the United States. Next, the group works to define a common position on pollution reduction and climate change funding, as well as to trying to persuade other countries to sign the Copenhagen Agreement. Source of this news is The Hindu. The next topic in news is Rescue Guide Plan released for the Ganges River dolphins. The Jal Shakti Department has issued guidelines for the safe rescue and release of trapped dolphins in the Ganges River. This document has been prepared by the Turtle Survival Alliance and the Uttar Pradesh Government Department of Environment, Forestry and Climate Change. The manual has been approved by the IUCN Cetacean Specialist Group. About the Ganges dolphin. The Ganges dolphin is India's national aquatic animal. It is listed as endangered under the IUCN Red List assessments under Schedule 1 of the Indian Wildlife Protection Act 1972 under Appendix 1 of the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species of Wild Fauna and Flora. These species, estimated at 4,000 worldwide, are found mainly on the Indian subcontinent. The Ganges dolphin can live only in fresh water and is invisible to the naked eye. So threats: dolphins often accidentally enter the canals of northern India and cannot swim upstream. They are at risk of being harmed by humans. The source of this news is The Hindu. So thanks a lot for watching the analysis video. Have a nice day.